It is Friday morning, and just took a shower, exercised a little bit, and I am getting ready to walk over to Starbucks to get my morning coffee. Yeah, I gotta have coffee every morning, otherwise I can't wake up, and I need coffee. Sometimes I have like 2 to 4 cups of coffee, maybe more sometimes. So yeah, coffee is a must. I am tired. I gotta be honest with you, I have been super stressed lately. So much stuff going on, like for example, DEK still in the hospital. Don't know how long he's gonna be there for. I hoping he will come home in about 2 weeks. Every time I see him and I talk to the doctors, it sounds like he's improving. So yeah, I hope he gets out soon, because the hospital bill is huge. It's like incredible. Yeah, number one stress is the hospital bill. Yeah, well, I guess what I'm learning as I get older is like, you know, life sometimes is hard, and you just have to struggle and do the best you can and hope for the best, and look up to the sky and ask the great maker to please help you, because like lately I have to be honest, I have been looking outside the window and talking to the great maker, saying, great maker, please help me, because I am getting so stressed, and it is overwhelming. Sort of like I have a huge headache. Not only am I dealing with DEK's hospitals, and finding out how the hell we're gonna pay these hospital bills. You know, I don't know how the local who live here manage, especially when they don't make that much money. How the heck can they afford the hospital bill? It's like, we're Americans, and right now we owe over $35,000. American $35,000. Yeah, and he's still in the hospital. So I just got a call from them the other day, and they wanted half payment of something like 20,000 pesos so far, without the covering the doctor's expenses. So I'm like, what the fuck? We might as well just stay in the Philippines, and you know, when he gets better, I don't know. So, great maker, if you're listening to this, I know one thing you should never do: never pray for money. I've learned that. Never wish for money. It's not good, but you can always ask for help from the great maker. And mysterious things do happen when I really, believe it or not, I sometimes say, great maker, please help me, and the next day or so something good happens, like out of nowhere, that I wasn't expecting. So praying, I don't know if you call it praying. I'm Catholic, but I'm not, I have to admit, I'm not I don't practice anymore. I just pray to myself on my own, and I have faith. And like I said, when times of need, I turn and I talk to the great maker up there to please help me, because I'm overwhelmed. It's like I got so much going right now that I don't know, you know, my head is just is spinning from so much to do. Right now, I'm also on a rush job for work. I have these two jobs that they want me to get out before the end of the week, and it's already Friday here in the Philippines, and of course they are um, 15 hours behind where I'm at in Washington State, in the west side of the U.S. They're 15 hours behind, so it's still Thursday over there. Thursday, I believe, like 2 in the morning. Thursday, yeah. So I'm gonna go over to Starbucks, get my large coffee, and get going. I gotta get this stupid. I got one of the two jobs out, and I have to get the other. I actually am a corporate graphic designer, and I have to do it in English and Spanish, of all things. I have the English done, but I need to do the Spanish, and I also have to turn my PDFs into tagged PDFs. If you guys know anything about that, well, a tagged PDF is it's a PDF for people who are blind, who have vision impairment. I think that's what they're called nowadays. So what it does, they have a program, or even Adobe, where you just go and turn on the reading button, and it reads the PDF for you. I mean, it reads it. So, and I have to also convert this job to a JPG, but the JPG is not that hard. I just have to pay attention to make sure I don't screw up, because sometimes if I'm distracted or, you know, too much stuff in my head, yeah, I will screw up. But the hardest part is doing the tagging, that's what it's called, because sometimes it passes the accessibility test and sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't pass that stupid accessibility check, it's a nightmare. I have to figure out what the heck is wrong, and sometimes I sit there and I sit there and I sit there and I have to figure out what the hell is wrong with this PDF. Especially when I have to do it in other languages. Yeah, believe it or not, I have to do it also in Chinese, Korean, Japanese, Polish, Russian, Tagalog. Yeah, I have to do it in Tagalog also, which Tagalog is, the words are really long, so my artwork, I have to expand my artwork because the words are so long in Tagalog. And also Russian and Tagalog, the words are really long versus the Asian languages like Chinese or Japanese, where it's all small and, you know, it's all characters. And you know, in Spanish is I speak Spanish, so Spanish is not hard for me. But I was just saying, I have to tag these jobs in all these languages, Tagalog and also Vietnamese. Yeah, Vietnamese is also a freaking nightmare because Adobe does not support Vietnamese. So yeah, so I always have a problem with Vietnamese tagging these PDFs. So that's the kind of stuff I do. That's the kind of work I do.